Konnichiwa, Miami Gamers, Jeremiah, the anime boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today's objective is we're gonna do another mission with Chow. So we're doing the part 2 of the Lantern Riot, so currents deep beneath the lanterns. The highlight of Lantern Riot is to release of a giant mechanical lantern into the sky, and this year's Ming Xiao lantern is supposed to be well worth the wait. The pursuit that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years. For this special occasion, the merchant in the blue has set up the Chow Market to help gather up the materials needed to build the lantern. When you arrive to the Chow Market, once the event organized, Wang Ya seems to have something to say to you. Hello, Yang.
Hello again, Wang Ya. How's the Ming Xiao lantern construction coming along?
Good to see you too! The Ming Xiao lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required plastrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done.
Plastrite?
Plastrite is the main component of
I
any
said
Ming
one.
Xiao lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or plastrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the plastrite they donate, as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some plastrite and make a wish.
Okay.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of plastrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is
What?
called azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned.
Ugh.
In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use vermilionite to keep themselves airborne.
Okay, we'll head out to look for those then.
It's a tall order, but I'm sure you can manage.
Don't worry. So basically, we're gonna find 2 of these things. I'm gonna start from the farthest away. Oh my god, really? A wound guide? This one's gonna wake up. I know it is. In the bell? Nope. Are you telling me it's in he's 62, so I'm going to kill this guy first. Amazing! You're fat and tough! Wait, this is fat?
This!
Oh, once he does that, you gotta aim for the top right. Got the weakness!
Wind blade!
He's almost gone. Don't get up! So they do have it! And it's red! So the next one is literally up there, and it's not a big deal. Is it this thing that I'm looking at? Or is it a wound guard? I don't see any wound guards. Or is it that thing? I don't know. Okay, let's try this one first. Because I'm pretty sure, well, this is not hard at all, it's just easy. I missed. Oh, what's the other one? Found you. Oh, look, it's downhill. That's blue. That was easy, actually. I should've... No, never mind. Wound guy should have been first. Okay, what the walks you wanted. It wasn't too hard.
We're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
I wish to get... Oh. Wish out the...
Done. Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with. And you? Let Paimon see. Huh? Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for.
That was the best desire. Wait, no, that sounds nice. That I wish that's my sister's deepest desire.
So you made a wish for her instead.
Yes.
Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next lantern right together.
Because I miss her.
Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes you've never had a chance to make.
We sure will.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Okay.
Miss Wang Ya.
Aw, child. What you want? Or what you
Well,
need?
hello, Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy and I should go play on my own.
What?
I want to make a Xiao lantern, but I don't know how. Miss Wangya, could you help me make a Xiao lantern?
Sure thing, but promise me that you'll go back home as soon as we're done playing. With so many people at the festival, your granddad will be worried sick if you stay out too long.
Thank you, Miss Wangya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
So, you know how to make Xiao lanterns too?
I certainly do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. I should really stay here to keep an eye on the girl. Hey, could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials?
Happy to help.
Great, thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. It's not too far away. Let's just go for it. So you see what we need?
That guy's acting very suspicious. Don't you think?
Yes. Very sus. Hey! The fuck you doing?
Hey, what you doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get gone! Huh? Alright. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character? Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it. He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent.
That's what it felt like.
Paimon has a bad feeling about this. What could he be up to? Let's investigate.
Okay, what's Xiao though? Okay, I gotta do that's one item.
This area is full of construction supplies for the Mingqiao lantern. Paper, oil, wood?
This?
All highly flammable materials!
And this.
On the last day of the lantern rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingqiao lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies... Let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back.
Paimon, you're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
What's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, Mora meat, almond tofu.
Are you reading those off the menu? The tongue. So we're still looking around. I hear the sounds. Where is it? Over here.
That should be enough. Let's get back to Wangya.
Sis, bitch. Hello.
Did you get the materials?
Yes.
Ah, yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching Ching.
There's more.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site. He looked like he was up to no good.
I see. Okay, please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming. With so many people visiting for the lantern rite, we can't afford to ignore something like this.
Miss Wangya, is something bad gonna happen at the lantern rite?
I hope not.
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
I like how the stairs has the flowers. We got the problem. There's a sus guy among us.
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
We are here to report a suspicious individual.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingqiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs!
What?
Goodness! This is a serious matter indeed.
Yeah.
Exactly what Paimon thought! Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city!
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the lantern rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
In due course? This is serious! Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
I'll go to Green Play and tell them.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the lantern rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Yes?
Pleasure! We're experts experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Leave it to us.
Really? Huh. Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days. Yes. No commission should go unpaid. I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
You're welcome. Of course we're going.
Blockade.
What?
So many of them. Why would they gather together like this? We can't let them get away with being a menace to the people here. Let's show them what we've got.
All of you, suffer the tornado! I was supposed to ice fire against them. Idiots! With Razor, I could break blocks like Minecraft. Come on, strike me, Daddy. Okay, we got him.
Who are you?
Jiraiya sent us.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, today may have ended quite differently.
What is it you're doing here?
I'm in charge of keeping the lantern right safe. A lot comes out of the woodwork at this time of year. There are thieves around every corner. I encountered one during my patrol just now, so I called a few men and we pursued them out here. Once we got here, we decided to split up. I was searching this area. The thief seems to have made a clean getaway, and I sure didn't bank on these monsters being here. I was just assessing whether it would be better to send for reinforcements or find another way to disperse them. And that's when you showed up and dealt with them. And thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else?
There's a suspicious character down at the Lake Harbor.
Another one? It's interminable. Right. Well, when I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
I wonder that too.
Do you get the feeling...
That the mischievous affair isn't up to the task?
Paimon thinks so too. The locals must take all their tasty treats for granted by now. But for a poor traveler, all alone out in the wilderness, often forced to survive on nothing but the most mysterious of mushrooms. For you, the Lantern Rite is the most important of all festivals. So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
But the crime hasn't even happened yet.
That's why there's no time to lose. When there's highly flammable materials involved, once the crime happens, it'll be too late.
Is he still there? He probably is, but...
Knew it.
Look at him running away. We should chase after him.
Wait, there's another person.
What? Chow? Yay! Oh, the clothing! Oh my god! The clothing! It looks awesome! Wait. Is yours about that? I don't remember.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate.
We are too.
When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively. I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, do you recognize it?
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
Then it's up to me to avoid that.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh!
What is it, Paimon?
Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
here? I actually have a feeling that that could look like that symbol we saw. It looks like something that Kia wears. I haven't seen him in a long time actually, even though he's in my team. Goodness.
Well, long time no see.
Hello, Kia.
Kaya! We went to the lantern rite in Lille!
Ah, well, how was it? Fun?
Yes, but
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpasten. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
get to the point, Pyron.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Travel with what they're seeing.
Lantern supplies, stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
You're from the dark side, so you would know.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
You should watch what you say, honorary knight. What do you mean, flirt with the dark side? The Knights of Favonius certainly does not have dealings with its enemies.
Not really.
That has to do with a certain knightly virtue called integrity. Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
That kid knows now. It's Neward. So what's up?
Huh?
Hello.
Hey! You're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Stop being so annoying!
Wine bet wisdom.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
Blah blah blah. Don't give fucks.
Okay, I see.
So, what can you tell us as an insider?
I do not think this is the work of the Treasure Hoarders. The reason the Treasure Hoarders are able to sustain a giant cross-border operation is because they abide by one fundamental principle: caution. Softly, catchy monkey is the name of the game for them. By contrast, the idea of taking huge risks to try and make a fortune is utter folly in their eyes. Liyue has the Adepti looking after it, doesn't it? And they're especially active during the Lantern Rite. There's just no way that they, slip of the tongue, when you've been undercover as long as I have. Where was I just... oh, yes. There's no way that they, the Treasure Hoarders, would dare make a move during the Lantern Rite. Also, the Treasure Hoarders organization in Liyue recently received an anonymous letter.
Why would someone send them an anonymous letter? Trying to frame them, perhaps?
Nobody knows. But what I can tell you is which branch of the Treasure Hoarders has the letter in their possession. There. I've marked their location on the map for you.
Great.
Wanna go?
Well, Paimon thinks this was productive. This is our only solid lead. Let's not waste it.
If there's nothing more, I should get back to treasure hoarding. I mean, get back to those treasure hoarding lowlifes. To spy on them.
Being sus. Okay, now that I'm here, where are his camp? Oh. Talk to the men of the treasure hoards? Right there? I don't want any harm, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, seriously, jeez.
Sorry, pal, wrong way. Wherever you think you're going, it's that way.
But isn't that the way to Liyue Harbor?
Right. Here is nowhere. So the other way is Liyue Harbor.
If you're looking for somewhere to stay, I suggest you go to the Wangshu Inn. Fair prices, great customer service, and a wonderful view.
Show us your mom's letter.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Leo's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate. Any further questioning you may direct to me.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
That's the Adeptus for you.
You're the vigilant Yaksha!
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would you?
Of course, if it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
Oh my lord! Those 4 of you? What the fuck? Hey, what now, idiots? If I get Chow in the wish, I'm gonna be so happy. Even a Lolly, I can get a Lolly again on my team. So stupid! Oh god! He fell off!
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
How about that? Paimon knew it all along. Let's see what they wrote.
I can't read this shit! It says blah 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 Paimon's food. Oh, it's right here. I don't want to read it though, actually. Too lazy.
I see. Then let us send these two to the meeting. The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Shit.
Everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
It still seems like a long shot to me, but with the help of an Adeptus, hopefully everything will turn out fine.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Then it is settled.
Wait!
What is it?
Next time we meet...
Huh?
Let's make it somewhere with the view with the Martian Lantern.
I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. When this matter is resolved, come to Wangshu Inn. In previous years, the Mingxiao Lantern has been visible even from there.
Huh? Nani?
He's vanished. Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already? But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Shit.
Paimon wonders what the sender of the letter is planning.
Me too, actually. Where is that guy?
Alright, you folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah? I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth.
Oh.
It seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool though. Gutsy.
It's COVID times, yes.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I was in the middle of my speech and everything!
This gets up, it's pretty cool though.
Wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
Shit, he sees that disguise.
You're finished!
He's only one! Only one! Freeze your penis! Dance with the guy! Really? Yeah, man, what's dance? Can you just die just now? Oh my god. I murdered him.
Tell us your diabolical plan now!
Okay, I give up.
Give up now, or feel the wrath of my Paimonial... Huh? You're giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
What?
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders? Man, they're my heroes.
What?
Wait a second.
So, I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity, then submit my pledge of loyalty.
Wait a second. None of this is making any sense. Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil-looking. But instead, we get you.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I was only checking the place out. My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials.
Are you serious?
I just wanted to nab me the biggest chunk of plaustrite in 20 years is all. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the plaustrite once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson.
We just did! Sound the stupid
Now
what?
that the Millilith have gotten hold of that idiot, let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
What happened to him? Did we suck his dick or something to make him die? Heal? What? It's just... Dude! Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. He just teleported here. That's so funny.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help. Looks like the Mingxiao lantern will be ready soon. A critical juncture. We cannot afford the slightest interference.
On the topic of keeping Lantern White safe,
Rest easy. Word was passed up the chain. Another group of very capable troops have been brought in. They're dressed as ordinary citizens. You wouldn't notice them in the crowd. If anyone dares make a move, they'll be on them in an instant. That's sorted then. You two get some rest, we'll take it from here. Enjoy the lantern rite in peace.
So, Paimon supposes that's taken care of then.
if only Shao were here to see the makeshift lantern.
Paimon wishes so too. Guess he won't make it this time. Wait, do you remember what the inspiration for the Mingxiao lantern was?
Sky Bracer sounds right.
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Mingxiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshuin like he suggested, then try to persuade him. Even though he said you can see the Mingxiao lantern from Wangshuin, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Okay, part 2 is done. Okay, next one. How many missions we gotta... Yeah, we did. Wait, Sully's bowling bell boss of the usually in. We're doing that just now. I'll want to do it next episode. Okay, part 3 of this mission is gonna be in 3 days. Shit! You know, it sure hurts to do the next mission, guys, so let's just do one more. Wangshin once again. Something's bowling Blue Gold is boss of the one in. Is there something matter, boss? It's like it's the same old story. What happened? We're in a bit of a pickle, and our staff has gone back home to spend the last while with their families. It's difficult to run the inn like this. Greetings to guests, decorating the inn, making preparation for the celebration. All tough of regular responsibilities, of course. There's no way smiling Yokuri can keep up with this workload. If you don't mind, Chopper, could you leave me a hand? Leave it to me. I'll try to appreciate your from in the kitchen. I still have some things to finish up here. We're gonna cook some food, like eat you for dinner. You look delicious. Now, it's been a while since we've seen him, actually. Who's that? The kitchen staff Odie. Oh, it's you. Do you need something? If you're looking for food, it could take a while. I'm incredibly busy at the moment. Do you want help with anything? You can't help? Oh, I can't complain about that. Not when I'm completely swamped. Could you go to the sisters and get the cooking ingredient and just came in for me? I need them very urgently. While you're at it, you can also take these shell lanterns and hang them in 2 trees by the entrance into the inn. The innkeepers be nagging about me about if you wait too long. Okay, place it right here. That's one out of... Okay. There's the second one. And where's the... Oh, over there. And here's the third one. Now I'm gonna hang it up there. Okay, place one right here. And place one right here. That should be it! It's so pretty! Let's talk to the young gun! Okay, place it over there and then we'll talk to him. How do it go? Is everything taken care of? Yes, all done. Thanks, I owe you a big time. Now I need to get these dishes out. Punch it or else the customers will get complaining. Is that it?
Please, head straight on in.
Shut up! Oh, your bag is Youngshin. You should be able to manage now. That's good. Thanks for your help. Huh? Wait. She walk up here. Nothing here either. Huh? Young traveler? Oh, Chris, I didn't expect you to be here. Watch, cause we have the Philippine Shadow Lanterns. Have you heard about Shankun Village? It's pretty far from the city. Most of which are either children or the elderly. So each year around the Lantern Fire, the mystery of Silver Fair decorates a process to bring them some of them. The first brick has already been delivered, but I'd like to go a step further and make sure that the festival arts will make its way to the village as well. That's why I asked Paul Cosi to build some lanterns and go to Shadow Village to entertain local children. Huh? Did he have the agreement with Vitamin? A part of his visual collection should be up to the task. I also wanted to involve Mr. Barn. He's a pretty good complicator. It would be amazing if he could help each other write the wish on Child Lantern. However, despite my best effort to find him, Mr. Barn is not to be found. Someone told me that he's going to gather materials in during March, so I came here looking for him. Wouldn't harm to ask the boss. Mr. Boy, let me think. He came to the end not too long ago. He mentioned he's been guiding things nearby. And this why we since left the area. There are lots of monsters lurking in the wild. I see. But I already told Thomas to meet me at the Washing Inn. He said coming here shortly. Could you find Mrs. Bond for me, traveler? Consider it done. My God, Jim knows no Bond. I'll wait for a constant healer. We still have some matters to discuss. Let's get us away to buzzing into the same. He's getting attacked. Like, what the fuck was that actually? Why is just standing there? Is he doing anything? Stay away from this guy. Okay, are you safe? No, you're not. That's my boy. How about you? Go for a swim and die. He actually did die. Now I gotta talk to this guy. Thank you. I'm so careless. What were you up here? I keep looking for materials. I thought it'd be nice to make some decoration wedding and give them to my friends at lower rights gifts. But I need a few bottles of special ink for them. It was supposed to be just as pleasure, little walk and search for the required ingredients. I would never expect to come across all those monsters never. About one can request, go to Coin Village and do some curve before the villagers. No problem at all. You can count on me. Coin's Village. Oh, it's the one with a huge population of elder people. Here's an idea. Why don't you help me find the core lapis and the currency? I need those to make something. You make ink out of those? There's a gaps in the knowledge. I see. The core lapis dissolves in ink, makes the character shine with the most resonant shade of gold. Truly a cosmos. Cursing good juicy. On the other hand, add a decided flowery fragrance, the natural scent of ink. If the ink itself is good enough, those two aromas will cover each other beautifully. Sounds like a lot of work. It's nothing compared to doing some coins are willing to go to protect their ink. Let's keep it simple this time. Just gather them and give them to me. Whew, I need a minute to catch my breath. Those persons scare life out of me. Tell me I don't have to go back. Good! So you found the materials yet? Yes, I have a lot. I have like one of those and I have a lot of these. For Chow, of course. Alright, I got everything I need. You can go back to Wing now. I'll head to Button after a short moment with his pile. He's fine! Hey, have you found Mr. Bobby yet? Is he on board with my plan? He plans to go with you, but he needs a moment to get healed. Great! I wanted to catch you earlier. He seems quite perversely. We went for a walk, saying that he needs to look for some inspiration. I'm beyond grateful. I'll wait for Mr. Bobby here and fill him into details. Then I need to stay at the coast with all the unfinished matters in Little Harbor. Looks like my back and forth trip between Royal Lake and Little Harbor will continue for a while. We'll head to Cozy Village as soon as I'm done with all the outstanding tasks. Should you wish to join us, you can miss there. If only I could handle my world look faster. I mean, are you slow because you're wearing heels? Are there more? Because let me see. Okay, there's more. So there's 3 I could. Wait, we've done 1 of them? Okay. Okay, next episode I'll rather do more of these. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Now, click the button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe today for more anime content like right here. Also, for any questions, leave a comment below. Of course, you enjoy. I will of course see you in the next one. Bye!